Okay, hello everybody. So today we're going to look at a topic that is not really a grade 6 topic for me to teach, but you need to know it well to do other topics that we have because it comes up all the time. So I'm going to go through mean, median, mode, and range, which you did in grade 5, so that we can do some other things in grade 6. All right, so let us look at this question. So let us pretend that you're a teacher and your principal asks you to let her know who is the best math student in the class because she wants to give them a prize. And here the students in your class did 5 tests and these are the results of the test. Who would you select to get the prize? Which student do you think should win the prize? Maybe first, second, and third, or maybe first and second, or which are the students do you think that should win the prize? I want you to take a look at the scores, pause, and then think about the answer for a while. Okay, so now that you've looked at the question, it is a little bit difficult because everybody got a different score. But this is one of the ways that we can use averages to make a better choice by, making those 5 numbers into a single number that will be able to compare between the 4 students. All right, so let us look at each of them. Let's look at mean. Mean of a set of numbers is also called the average. So sometimes when you see a question and it asks you about the average, what it is actually asking you to do is to calculate the mean. And how do we calculate that mean? We calculate the mean by doing the sum of all the numbers, and we divide that by the amount of numbers that they are. So pause for a little bit and write this down in your notebook. Mean is equal to the sum of all the numbers divided by the amount of numbers that they are. All right, so let's look at an example. So for example, we are to find the mean of the 3 numbers 2, 5, and 8. What will we have to do? We'll have to add 2, 5, and 8. So we'll go 2 plus 5 plus 8. That is how we will work out the sum of the numbers. And then we have how many numbers do we have in all? We have 1, 2, 3 numbers. So we will divide that by 3. So 5 plus 2 plus 8 is 15. And 15 divided by 3, that is going to give us 5. If you feel better to look at it this way, 2 plus 5 plus 8, all divided by 3, then that is fine. It is absolutely the same thing. Which would 2 plus 5 plus 8 divided by 3 is going to give us 15 divided by 3, which is equal to 5. Remember, that is the same thing, so it really doesn't matter how you set it out. All right? So let us look at this question here. Find the mean of 21, 17, 38, 16, and 10. All right, so I want you to pause now, work it out, and then when you are finished, you come back to get the answer and see if you were correct. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're just going to add 21 plus 17 plus 38 plus 16 plus 10, and we're going to divide the sum of all those numbers by 1, 2, 3, 4 by 5. All right, when we add them, 21 plus 17, 38, 16, and 10, we're going to get 102. And 102 divided by 5, or we can write it 102 divided by 5, whichever one you prefer. And the answer for that, I'm not going to do the division and all the rest of that because you are already in grade 6, so you know how to do all of that. 102 divided by 5 is going to give us 20.4. So the mean of all these 5 numbers there is 20.4. All right, so let us try this one by yourself. Pause the video again, work out the answer, and then I will come back and give you what the answer is so you can check. Okay, so what do we need to do? 17 plus 9 plus 21 plus 14 plus 0 plus 18 plus 26. And we're going to divide all of that by the number of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when we add up all those numbers, we're going to get 105. And 105 divided by 7, when we work out 105 divided by 7, we're going to get 15. So the mean of those numbers is 15. I hope you're doing well. If not, go back and see if you can do it again and get it correct. All right, here's this one. We can try this one. Pause the video and come back for the answer. Okay, so we're going to add 358 plus 19 plus 224 plus 167, and we're going to divide the answer that we get when we add those together. We're going to divide it by 4. Now, excuse me, I haven't shown you how to set them out, but you already know that you are going to add them by setting them out the way we do when we're doing addition. Okay, so I don't need to do this for you. You already know how to do all of this from grade 3, and then you will find the answer. So the answer when we add them is 768. So we're going to go 768 divided by 4, and 768 divided by 4 is equal to 192. Okay, so hopefully you have a clearer understanding of the mean. Let us move on to something else. Let's talk about the median. The median is the middle value when a set of data is arranged from the least to the greatest. Now that is important, least to the greatest. You have to put the data in order. You could actually put it from highest to lowest if you wanted, but as long as they're in order, that's what you need to do to find the median. So for example, this set here has 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11. And the middle number here is 7. And we know it's a middle because we have 2 on this side and 2 on this side. So therefore we know the median is 7. Nice and easy, no problems there. But there are some cases where the median is taken from a set of data that are even numbers, and therefore we will have 2 middle numbers. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. So we really don't have one that stays in the middle. We have 2 middle numbers. Notice how they are arranged in order. Okay, in that case, what we'll have to do is take the 2 middle numbers, the 12 and the 16, the 2 middle numbers there, and divide it by 2. So 16 plus 12 is equal to 28, and 28 divided by 2, because we're using 2 numbers, is 14. Do you notice anything about this? You notice anything about that? Yes, we're actually finding the mean of these 2 numbers here. That's really what we are doing, okay? All right, so let us see if you can try some on your own. Nice and easy. Here we go. So pause it for a little bit, open your books, work on it, and see if you can get the answer correct, and then come back when you have the answer. Okay, so let us look at this one. When we look at the data, the first thing we realize is that they're not in order. So we have to put them in order from smallest to largest. 0, 2, 3, 5, and 6. That's the order. So therefore, the middle number, which is the median, is going to be 3. Hope you got it right. Now let's look at this one. What numbers? Let us go through. We start with 17, and I like to cross them off so that I know that I'm doing it correctly. Then 23, then 25, and then what comes after that? 32, and then, oops, see, I made a mistake. So then I just rub that out. We have 29 before 29, and then 32, and then 48, and then 83. So once you cross them off, you'll know if you have all of them included. So that's really a good way. Now let us look. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yes, we have a middle number, and the middle number is 29. And we know 3 on this side, 3 on that side. It's a middle number. The median is 29. All right, let's quickly do this last one. We have to put it in order again. We start with 14, then 15, and then 17, then 18, and then 19. You notice that we have two 19s. You have to put them 2 times. 19 and 21. So let's see which one we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The middle number is going to be in the fourth number. 1, 2, 3, fourth. 1, 2, 3 on this side, 3 on that side. So the median is 18. All right, nice and easy. You should have no problems here. All right, so now let us look at the mode. The mode is a number that occurs most frequent in the data. Really is easy to find this one. You don't even have to sort it. You're just looking for the number that occurs more than once, more often, the one that is the most often. So let us look at an example here. So in this one, we have 86, 92, 100, 92, and 90. You notice we see 92 2 times. And we don't see any of the other numbers repeating itself. So it means that the mode is 92. It is the one that we see most frequently. All right, pause the video and try the other 2 for yourself. When you're finished, you come back and check your answers. Okay, now that you've done that, let us take a look at this one. We have 36, 60, 36, 40, 52, 36, and 48. We notice we have 36 3 times and we have no other number as often. So it is going to be, the mode is going to be 36. Let us look at this one. What is the mode here? I hope it didn't catch you. No mode. This has no mode because there's no number that is repeated. Okay? Make sure you don't write 0 mode because 0 could be a digit. So it is not that the mode is 0. It is that there is no mode. All right, the last one we're going to look at is nice and quick and easy, the range. The range tells us how far the numbers are spread out. So what we have to do to find the range is to subtract the smallest number from the largest number. So you look through the data, there we are, and we find what the smallest number is. The smallest number is 5, and the largest number is 32. So for us to find the range, all we will have to do is say 34 minus 5. Minus 5 is going to give us 29. So we know that the range is 29. Very easy. Look for the largest number, subtract the smallest number from it. Now suppose, for a question, suppose you had another 34 right here. The range would be the same. You're still just using the highest number, which would be 34, and subtracting 5 from it. Okay? All right. So let us look back at the question that we had originally. Which student should get the prize? You could now, if you got a question like this, you could now work out the mean for Mark, for Kyle, Abigail, and Aaliyah, and see which one has the highest mean, and then you would be able to say who would get the prize. All right, I hope that helps. Everybody, see you on the next video.